Welcome back to Dominate the Books. And all I have to say is the Cubs, the Cubs, the Cubs. So, this is, if you watched yesterday's video, this is a three-leg parlay that we had with all the teams winning by two. Brewers handled their business 9-3. Orioles got the White Sox out of here real easy, 13-3. Cubs leading 3-0 going into the eighth inning. Switch pitchers. Man, next thing I know, right before that, they offered me a cash out, $83. I said, nope, Pirates ain't did nothing all game. Next thing you know, they switched pitchers. I think he walked the first guy. Um, the next guy get a hit. I know runners on first and second. Next thing you know, the next guy up, boom, 3-run home run. Next batter up, Andrew McCutcheon, boom, another home run. And I'm just now noticing because I just turned it off after that, but I'm noticing they actually scored another run to make it 5-3. So I couldn't believe it, but we're not here to cry about yesterday's losses. We take it on the chin and keep it moving. So let's see here. We get to the plays that I have for you guys today. I actually got uh, one WNBA play and a couple baseball plays. But what I want to show you now is just the research that I do. I use a betting app. It's called Outlier. So I just want you guys to know that I'm just not coming off the top of the dome willy nilly making up these plays. This app is the best thing I've seen since I started sports betting. And basically, what it is, it just eliminates you. Like if you want to go and uh, look up a player's stats, how many home runs they have, points, assists, like whatever the sport is, you could just go to Outlier, type in the player's name, and all the information comes up. So what I did is I just took a couple screenshots here of the WNBA play that we're going to be looking at. And first player we're going to look at is Skylar Diggins Smith. She has over under of 20 and a half on her points and assists. And as you can see here in the last 5 games, she's went over that mark 4 times. So that's looking good there. Then we're going to take a look at Brianna Jones. She has a over under on her points. We're looking at her points. The line is at 12 and a half. And out of the last 10 games, she's only went over 4 times. But as you can see, she's got real close on one, two, three, four of those games. Her last game, she dropped 26. When they're coming that close, I really don't like betting unders all the time, especially when a player's coming that close. So I figure, hey, we might as well go with the over. And then the last player we're going to look at is Jewel Lloyd. We're going to be fading her or betting against her, or taking the under on her 3-pointers. In the last 10 games, she's only went over that mark once, and that was the last game that she played. So hopefully she's not heating up. Hopefully she stays on that cold streak. But I just wanted to show you guys that again, like I said, just to show you I'm not going just off the top of the dome and just making this stuff up. I'm actually doing research and putting in the work. So the reason I went ahead and did the WNBA play today, Bet 365. I don't know if you guys have that betting app, but if not, you should download it. And what I'm going to wind up eventually doing is just putting all the links down below in the description, not only for the betting apps that I use, but also for Outlier. You can get a 7-day free trial to that. Then after that, I think it's like $20 a month. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. It'll probably pay for itself on the first day. Um, but you can bet these picks individual if you want. Bet 365 had a 30% profit boost on the same game parlay. So I just parlayed them all together. Skylar Diggins Smith over 20 and a half points and assists. Brianna Jones over, like the line moved from 12 and a half to 13 and a half, but is what it is. 13 and a half points. And then Jewel Lloyd under 2.5 3-pointers made, plus 500 on that one. And then we go to the baseball bets. And the same thing with this. Went to Outlier for this as well. And I didn't post the screenshots. I have a couple bets that I have for parlay bets for hits, and then I have some for under total basis. And total basis is basically just saying if the player is going to get more than 1.5 bases per game. So the way you record a basis, you have to do it by getting a hit. You can't get hit by a pitch. You can't reach on an error. You can't walk. That wouldn't count. The only way you can get these total bases is if you get a home run, single, double, triple. So the first player I looked at was Andrew Vaughn. You can see here in the last 10 games, he's only hit that mark twice. So had to throw them in the parlay there. James Wood, another player. Last 10 games, he's only went over that mark once as well. So if we go here to the parlay, and I didn't put the rest of the players in here, so I mean you get the picture. But I did a 5-leg parlay on the total basis. We went with Andrew Vaughn under 1.5, James Wood under 1.5. Excuse me, Michael Harris under 1.5, Brian De La Cruz under 1.5, and also Jorge Polanco. So we're looking at a 5-leg parlay on that. And then the next bet I wanted to show you guys, we'll come back to that one. This one here, just a 2-leg parlay. Now this is something, for my bigger bettors, like if you want to bet, 50 or $100. What I did is take the Atlanta Braves in the first 5 innings to be winning by more than 2 runs, getting plus money on that, plus 500. And then I took the New York Mets to beat the Red Sox by 2 runs, and he was plus 165 on that. I think if you combine the two together, it's like plus 1,100, plus 1,400, something like that. But a $10 bet will get you about $100. You bet more, you'll get more. Hits, we're going to go with Josh Naylor, Adley Rushman, Francisco Lindor, and Willie Adames. Let's see here. I got another hits bet. Where is it at? I thought I had it in here. Okay. Well, here's a money line parlay I put together as well. Milwaukee Brewers, going to go with the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Baltimore Orioles, and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video at any time, just take a screenshot. But I don't want to talk you guys to death. I just want to get to the bets and get to the money. And then we also have a home run parlay. Now this is something only you can bet on DraftKings, where they'll let you like bundle 2 players together. So in the Phillies and Blue Jays game, I said either Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber were going to get a home run. The Yankees game, I said either Aaron Judge or Juan Soto. And then in the Dodgers game, we went with Teoscar Hernandez or Shohei Ohtani to get a home run. Let me just look at my phone here real quick. I could have sworn I did another hit parlay. Bear with me just 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. I didn't. Okay. So we'll just roll with those for today. So just to recap again, we're going to do the 3-leg same game parlay for the WNBA. Skylar Diggins-Smith over 20.5 points and assists. Brianna Jones over 13.5 points. And then again, we're going to fade Jewel Lloyd under 2.5 3-pointers made. Then we're going to do a 2-leg parlay. Atlanta Braves, again, it's only the first 5 innings. They're going to be winning by more than 2 runs. and then we're gonna parlay that together with the New York Mets to beat the Boston Red Sox by 1.5 points. The hits parlay again is Josh Naylor, Adley Reshman, Francisco Lindor, and Willie Adames, all to get one hit apiece. The money line parlay, we're going to go with the Brewers over the Cardinals, the Yankees over the Rangers, the Dodgers over the Angels, the Orioles over the Orioles over the White Sox, and the Diamondbacks over the San Francisco Giants. And again, the under total bases would be under for Andrew Vaughn, under for James Wood, under for Michael Harris, under for Brian De La Cruz, and under for Jorge Polanco. And I betted this on DraftKings as well. They have like a 100% boost, basically where for every leg that you add to the parlay, they boost it up. And then the final bet again is the home run parlay. Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Judge and Juan Soto, Toscaro Hernandez, and Shohei Ohtani. So let's see what we can do today. Hopefully, we don't get our hearts broke like we did yesterday. We could smack them real good tonight and dominate the books. But thanks for tuning in. And until the next one, peace.